Hi, Andy Nelson. Today I want to give you 3 ways you can strengthen your trademarks that happen to be words or names. I'm not talking about logos today, but really words, names. Number 1, a practical way. It's not a legal tactic, but a practical tactic, and that is snap up the URLs that are your trademark, your word mark, and any kind of misspelling or slight misspelling of your word marks, you want to grab those to the extent you can afford them. That will just basically prohibit others from grabbing those things, which may cause confusion later when internet users just happen to enter the wrong address or find their way through organic searching and get to the wrong website. That helps. 2, which is the second part of this kind of tip 1, which is grab your social media handles. All the social media platforms that you intend to use, grab those handles. Maybe you're not going to use all of them. They may not be all be important to you. But if you grab those social media handles, then you're going to prohibit others from grabbing those same social media handles, which might cause brand confusion or brand erosion. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is tell people that you are claiming trademarks. A lot of folks have adopted things that they believe are their trademarks, words, slogans, combinations of words, but it's not clear that they are claiming them. And I used an example in a prior video I had with this air freshener that my mom gave me not too long ago. So I know there's a brand up here, Archie McPhee, that seems to be a brand name, but then it's this Oofda air freshener. I do not know, I'm not clear whether this brand is claiming Oofda as kind of a sub-brand of their products. It's not there. If it had a TM or an SM, I would at least suspect that they're claiming that. May not be right, but at least I know they're claiming that. So I want you to tell people when you're claiming a trademark, tell them, let them know by putting that SM or TM next to it. Trademark if you're selling goods, or if it's services you offer, an SM for a service mark. Really, legally the same thing. Hyper-technical difference doesn't matter. So tell people. The third way to help protect your name or word marks is to use them correctly and consistently. So consistently is simple. That means use them frequently and often in connection with your products, and you'll start to create that brand trademark association with consumers. They'll start to recognize a product or a service, and it's sold underneath this mark or these marks, plural. Use it often. Correctly, there's a couple components to that. 1, make sure your marks have a commercial impression apart from everything else that's surrounding them. So don't have your marks kind of blend into other text. Bold it, put it in a different font, whatever. Just make it pop as to have a commercial impression. That helps. 2, use it correctly, as in don't switch it up. I'll use Ray-Ban as a great example. Ray-Ban is a brand of sunglasses. Ray-Ban sunglasses or Ray-Ban brand sunglasses. What you don't want to do is call your sunglasses Ray-Bans if you're the mark owner. Consumers do that, I get it. But as the mark owner, you do not want to have your trademark be a noun. You don't want it to be your product. It needs to be an adjective. Ray-Ban sunglasses, Ray-Ban brand sunglasses, not Ray-Bans or Ray-Ban. Ray-Bans is kind of similar. You don't want to change the mark. The mark is Ray-Ban. When you start adding an S or a Z at the end as you speak it, if you're the mark owner, you start to change up the commercial impression and you're not using a mark consistently, so you're causing problems. Or another version of that is Ray-Ban apostrophe S. You're not doing yourself any service by switching up the spelling, the manner of use, using it as a possessive, using your mark as a noun. Don't want to do that. You always want to be adjective product or adjective service. Kleenex brand tissues or Kleenex tissues. Ray-Ban sunglasses. And the list goes on and on and on. Or how about this one? Archie McPhee air freshener. Okay, so that's the kind of use you want to have with your word marks. Consistently, and that will help build, strengthen your trademarks, all without having to go through the expense of registering them, which does build and strengthen your rights, but just doing these few things I mentioned will help build your trademark rights for effectively no cost. Anyway, that's it. If you have questions about this video, feel free to shoot me an email. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.